Hey, what's up guys, this is Adi here, you're watching Colin Tech and welcome to your third C++ tutorial. Today I'm going to explain what exactly every line means. So the first line says hash include iostream. This thing really means that this is a header file. Anything which starts with an include is known as a header file. Why do we write header files? Imagine that you have written over here that you're going to find the area of a square. Now the compiler won't recognize this because area will be undefined. So you need to mention over here that you're going to find, okay, you're going to include whatever area, so it'll recognize, okay, so you're going to try to include area, so area is going to be used in code, so it'll recognize area down below. This was just an example, this isn't real code. So the same feature is being used by cout. So if you want to use the cout feature, you need to mention the header file over here. The next line is using namespace std. What is using namespace std? Why do we even write it? Let me just delete it and let me put std before cout 2 times colon and then run the code. So if you just see, the code runs perfectly as it had before. So why do we even write it? The question is that. So the answer is extremely simple. You don't need to write every time std before you write the cout. So that is why we use using namespace std. You don't need to write everything 100 times. So over here, the next line says int main. What is main? Main is a function. Main is the most important function in a C++ program. Why? Because everything starts with main and ends with main. If you have ever learned HTML, then you might know that whatever you write inside body will be printed out in your web page. So imagine that there is no body, then what will be displayed in the web page? Nothing, as easy as that. So if you remove the main, nothing will be displayed in your output. Why have I written int over here? Int just means that it is a data type. I'll explain what are data types later, but just for now, you just know that you can use integer inside this piece of code. So these brackets are known as parentheses and these ones are known as braces. So whatever you write inside the braces will be printed out. Now cout, how to remember cout? Just remember computer out. It's not the original full form, but you can just remember it for memory. So cout just means computer is giving something out. So you use the less than feature 2 times, and then whatever you write inside your double quotes will be printed out in your code. So you need to end every line with a semicolon. Now you might ask me, why didn't I end over here after the header file? Or why didn't I end here after int main? Why didn't I end here after the braces? No, it's not like that. The thing is, if you end over here, the code will end. So there's no meaning of this. As easy as that. So that is why we don't put after a header file. Now if I put end just after the main, then what will happen to the remaining code? So that's why you don't put the end by using semicolon after main. So this next line written 0 just means that it's going to return 0. That is, the code is running perfect, everything is correct over here. So if I run this, you will get no error and the compiler will display hello world. As easy as that. Thank you for watching and please stay tuned for the next tutorial.